What is you doing if you ain't tapping in? Yeah, me and the gang, we back again. All we wanna do is win.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy BTD, man. This is episode 7 of What Is You Doing podcast. Make some noise.
Episode 7.
7 episodes in.
7 episodes in.
7 of them things. Lucky number 7.
We've been working. Man. Speaking of working, Ashley, did you work this weekend? How was y'all weekend?
I didn't. I took the weekend off. I cleaned.
Oh, where the claps at? We got a soundboard. TT, hit the claps. Ashley took the weekend off. There we go. Soundboard. All right. What y'all do this weekend?
Shit, it was a chill weekend for me, man.
You chill?
I was looking for flights for my birthday.
Flights.
When your birthday, you want to share with the people or? You know?
I don't know yet. It's down to 3.
All right.
3 places. So I'm gonna decide.
You want to tell the people when your birthday?
Oh
No, boo.
I don't know if they need to know that.
No, I'm saying I'm going to no, boo.
That's what.
No, boo.
Y'all ain't heard of that.
December 1st. So
December
I'm
1st.
Oh, then my son's birthday December 2nd. You a Sag?
Yes, I am.
And my sister Sag, December 7th. What is that?
Okay, Boogie, December 17th.
That's Sag still too?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Richard Starr.
Richard Starr.
Councilman? That's my dog.
That's his birthday, December 17th too.
Yeah, that's my dog. Rich Starr. Shout out to Rich Starr, man. He doing some good things. What's that, Ward 3?
I don't know.
Oh, Ward 5. He doing some good things.
Ward 5. Shout out to Richard Starr.
Yeah, shout out
that's
to
my
Rich
boy
Starr.
too, man. So Q, what you do? I kicked it with Q this weekend.
Come on, man.
Oh, y'all was outside.
I put on. We wasn't even outside. We was technically inside, but outside. You know,
Yeah.
threw a little barbecue shindig game night at the spot. Man, it was a lot of fun. That's the way to go now, man. I ain't going to no club.
He been humble, y'all. It wasn't a little barbecue.
It was a little.
Good. Listen, this was a cornhole tournament to watch Kwame put B to A on a couple people. I learned
Home court advantage.
Yeah, I learned the rules of cornhole. Q tried to send me to the little kids table.
You gotta send him to the G League, man. He was tossing up anything.
I'm like, who I'm playing with? Q? He's like, man, you can go up front in the front yard. I'm like, with the kids?
Right.
I like, bruh, but man, it got real, man.
Some good food.
Good food.
We played the game, the August game. That was dope. That was fun.
I brought the ice.
Was a judge, man. Be right. We brought some ice. It was late. They drinking room temperature water. How many bags?
That's better for you anyway.
Room temperature.
Don't tell
Dr. Sebi.
Dr. Sebi said,
I thought cold was better for you.
Man, you never know.
No, you supposed to burn calories.
I don't know. Dr. Sebi didn't say it. It ain't true.
Temperature.
Nah. I burned the ice. I was joking with Q. I said, black people always got to remind people what they burn to the cookout. So everybody drinking like, oh, these drinks cook. I'm like, yeah, it wouldn't be shit without that ice that I burned with it. Because I burned it. But no, it was dope, man. Aux got Q got us hip to that game, man. That game had you performer like you got an album coming out. So I was a judge, man. I think I was firm but fair. But yeah, man. So it was cool. It was good. G, you said you just chilled?
Yeah, man. It was chill.
No weddings?
No weddings. To be honest, I can't even remember what I can't even know.
I can't even. All I remember is I went to a Q thing. That's all I really remember I did this weekend. Before we get to the I don't know what I did to the show. I had to do an insert, man, because I feel like Ashley been ducking and dodging this topic. The fellow Barb over here. What's going on with Nikki, man?
Oh,
Nikki, she tweeting.
Yeah, man.
She dissing kids. Like how you feel about that? This show flow. How you feel about that? It's okay to diss kids when you don't like somebody?
Stir that pot. Stir that pot.
No, it's never good. Don't talk about people's kids. I don't think that's okay.
What's she going through? You think she on drugs?
What I do know is we're moving into the second week of the government shutdown, and hundreds of TSA workers are calling off.
I don't know. I got one more question. Hold up. Did y'all see the apology that they did to each other?
Yeah, to each other's kids.
But it was like, I'm like,
something wrong
it was
with
like
Nicki,
shade,
man.
bro.
But listen, though, remember I said that the first episode we was talking about her. I'm like, man, when she was with her and Dez, I said, man, she's like spiraling. Like something ain't right.
Yeah,
something ain't
not right.
Yeah, it's something ain't right. No shade. I don't want no.
She
I
like
don't
the
want no
Joker right now.
I don't want no Barb's coming to attack the short. Now, there ain't no shade.
don't
But I think somebody close to her need to check on her for sure.
Yeah,
Make sure she's
for sure.
straight.
I don't want to be that famous.
The Barbs.
Yeah.
Like, if I get that famous to where y'all see me wearing a clear outfit and it's just I ain't doing stuff I normally like, they got me, y'all. Like, it ain't me doing it. They got me. I got drugged.
I'm just confused. Like, she wasn't arguing with herself though.
That's
Why are we
true.
just focusing on?
I mean, they both was arguing, but she brought the kids into it.
Yeah, she like going.
But we don't know. Like, they both are wrong
Yeah.
when it comes to the kids. No matter like who started it, I'm not for certain of who started it, and it really doesn't matter because it's a low blow.
But it takes two to tango.
It does. My point of view.
Yeah, let it out. Why you trying to talk about the government?
Yeah, I want to hear this.
That's important for the people to know. But my take on it is, me personally, I just don't understand the why, even like
The why of what?
the why of even addressing anybody that I feel is like not on my level. That's the part that I don't understand. Like, everybody's saying you not on my level or I'm better than you. But then they're taking days, because I didn't follow this, but it lasted for days from what I hear, to argue with each other.
Because you can't stop what you feel on the inside. You can't hide that. You could be like,
I'm just not giving my energy to nobody that I dislike.
yeah. I mean, yeah.
And that's just
What's
the
her
bottom
sign?
line.
What's Nicki's sign?
It's a Sagittarius, but that
She's
don't have nothing to
Sagittarius.
do-
Wow.
That don't have nothing to do with it. You've known me for a long time. You ain't never seen me.
Exactly. So it's that fame
I
or
crash
something.
out in person.
That's a fact.
Never online.
I got bail money too. But yeah, man, we hope Nicki get better, man. Dissing kids is never the way. I think, like, you can't come back from
so
that.
condescending, man.
She,
Like,
I mean, it was on
Both of 'em.
both of them.
But Nicki
gave it
Both
first.
of 'em.
Nicki did it
No,
first.
she addressed the little boy as Papa Perk. Nicki's apology tweet wasn't as bad as Cardi's.
I don't know.
Do you got 'em?
Let's read 'em.
Let's read them.
All right. So this is the question: whose was pettier or whose was bad? Who was worse?
It's the fact that I feel like people are taking the fact that they don't personally care for a certain somebody, and
CC, whose side you on?
Lord.
There you go.
Amen.
Good answer, man. They both wrong.
Okay, so and I said that.
Yeah.
Okay. Nicki Minaj said, I don't even feel okay. I'm starting off with Nicki's.
Who went first?
Comfortable. We don't know. We
Look at
don't
the
know.
times. Can you look at the times?
No,
When they
this
was posted?
is TMZ.
Oh, okay. All right. So
Okay,
Nicki Minaj.
that's why I'm not. I don't have a stance on either side because I can't follow exactly when this all started
All right.
and why. I don't feel really comfortable saying this because it's to a kid, but whatever.
I'll read it if you want me to.
Right. That's hand them.
It says, "Dear culture, truth is, I did all of this for a bigger purpose, and one day you'll understand. You're a cute child, and lots of kids have cute little funny looking gums before they grow into all of their features. One day you'll see this, so I have to say I apologize. As a child of God and queen of my community who looks to me for integrity, you're an innocent child and don't deserve any of this. One day your mother, aunt, and many more will be brought to their knees for what they said and tried to do with my young prophet, beautiful baby boy. Take care, my darling. This isn't who I am."
My dog.
I don't know. I don't like how you read it, and I felt like it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, I
it's
just
something in
felt
your
like-
voice.
I'm about to record
Watch out,
Yeah, let's
watch
hear
out,
it.
Cardi was wrong too, but watch
Yeah.
out, she read it. Come on.
it. Okay. "Dear Papa Perk,
Y'all see the difference?
Wait for the pause. Listen to the pause.
I'm sorry that your mommy haven't cut you a birthday cake for the past 3 days because she can't take my success or happiness. One day you're going to grow up, and I hope you understand when a girl said, see, this is, I don't.
No, it's petty.
Yeah.
When a girl says no, it means no, and you can
Yikes.
overcome the such and such blood you inherited from your grandfather, father, and uncle. Please don't hate me when you grow up. Your mommy rather give me more attention than she gives you. Hopefully, when somebody that really cares about her puts her in rehab and get her the help she needs, she come out and read you a book.
I'll take my comment back.
Yeah, damn.
I never read her response.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy work. Yeah, so I'm
They both
gonna say,
wrong.
yeah, they both wrong. Nikki seemed like hers was like, it was a little condescending, but like Cardi.
That's because you heard it in Ashley's voice. I read it in Nikki's voice. My darling, when you grow into your gums,
It was like a little jab.
hopefully God brings your.
That was like a little jab, but Cardi was like,
Yeah, Cardi was like,
yeah, Cardi threw a 3-piece.
Yeah.
So I feel like they both is extremely wrong as mothers, as
yeah, you don't
women, as
that
any,
was
as
crazy
just
word.
people here. I wanted to go back to when I only knew about celebrities in controlled settings.
Now we know too much.
Now they have the ability and free will, no media training. They're just online going crazy.
Talking.
Like, and it is just no, like, everybody has taken away the celebrity role model role. Nobody wants to take on that responsibility anymore because they want to keep doing what they want to do, essentially.
I don't like it.
I don't like it.
I love it because it shows authenticity and it shows who these people really are. You get so many times where it's people that like put on this face and then you see them in public and they're a whole different
I think
person.
we should go back to that. You are an entertainer. That is your job. What you do behind closed doors
Ain't
should
nobody
be
business.
out for everybody to see. Your authentic self should be amongst your authentic family and friends.
I think I see on both sides what you're saying. Like, I think certain stuff shouldn't be out there. Like, you can still speak to the people and talk about other stuff outside your craft, but we don't need to know your husband's text messages.
Yeah.
We don't need to know your, you know what I'm saying?
Well, my thing is the reason that I'm saying it is because if I rock with you as an entertainer, but you an asshole in real life, I don't want to be associated with you if you're an asshole in real life.
Yeah.
If you a piece of shit in real life, I don't want to be associated with you. I don't want.
I wanna
I
know.
want to be like, oh, I'm cool. Like, I like his work or whatever, blah blah blah. And then he really a jerk or he really doing some foul stuff in the background or whatever. I don't like that.
you
So I
don't
wouldn't.
like a lot of people.
I don't.
Okay.
I don't.
The G stands for get
So
around
they
me.
all, everybody needs to get offline and keep the kids out of it. Keep the kids out of it. If we competing and we got beef because of the music, let's keep it to the music.
I got one question
Get in the booth.
I got one question for y'all. Money line. Who you got? Nicki Minaj, Cardi B in the fight.
Cardi.
Cardi. Oh yeah, Cardi. She was a stripper.
What that got to-
Now the strippers gonna come for you now.
I used to watch. Hey, I support single mamas. Hey,
See, don't piss me off.
We got to spend some money.
hey, listen. I used to watch Love and Hip Hop back then.
She was about it.
Oh yeah, they was about it. She was about it for sure.
All right, man. Let's switch gears, man.
Yeah, like let's talk about
So
something real.
let's talk about something that's gonna really put us down. The Browns played in London. Did y'all watch the game?
I watched everybody from Cleveland and London having a blast, and I'm okay with that win. I'm
Win?
glad. Yes, the win of my people out in London having a blast.
Oh, you had some people who went out there to go see the game?
Yeah,
Oh, that's
like
crazy.
that's what
I'm not spending no money to see these cause lose. I'm not. I refuse to.
My people wouldn't even watch him in Detroit.
I traveled one time to a game with Q. Me and Q went to go see the Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Browns in Pittsburgh. And if anybody been around me and Q, we the biggest trolls together. What was we doing? We was walking up to the
talking
stage.
crazy
We was
about
talking
the
crazy to the Steelers fans. Walking your trap, take over your trap. We had just got Deshaun. We had Nick Chubb. This the game Nick Chubb.
Pickett was starting.
Yeah, Kenny Pickett was starting for y'all. Our defense was elite. We talking mad stuff. As we walking up the ramp, because we had to go, we was sitting by the lights. So we walking all the way up. By the time we got to the level we were supposed to, all we hear is boom, boom, boom.
What happened?
The touchdown. Deshaun Watson, interception, first play. We ain't even got to our seats. We like, this about to be a long game. The next play, Nick Chubb out for the season. Q checking this parlay. He like,
I ain't worried about Nick, man.
Man, but bro, it was crazy, man.
They play Sunday, right?
Yeah, I was about to say.
They play Sunday, man.
Y'all ready for?
You going?
Hey, though, I went to a Pittsburgh game. I went to the one right after Gary cracked Mason with the helmet.
That was here in Cleveland.
I'm saying I went to the Pittsburgh game after all that happened. Bro, I bought a Steelers helmet. I had the Gary jersey on. I bought a Steelers helmet from the souvenir shop. I was walking. I got pictures like looking like I was hitting Steelers fans in the head.
That's crazy, dog.
I won like 20 bands that at Rivers too that weekend.
My gambling boy.
Went over there. Blackjack went crazy.
But to this though, I don't mind. Like I wouldn't have mind going over there because it's London. You know what I'm saying? Like you could outside of that loss, you could kick. I'm not. I would go to the game. I'm not just gonna be in London for the Browns game.
Yeah.
That's it. I gotta go I gotta go Thursday to Sunday. I gotta kick it.
Exactly. Thursday.
I gotta have a ball, and then when I get there, I'll be like,
it's like
I guess I'll see the game.
I got memories.
It's a game too.
Yeah.
But we watched that game, man. How did y'all feel? So my first question is, who y'all feel was responsible for that loss? If y'all didn't know, the Browns led them in time of possession. We led them pretty much yards, no turnover battle, all that. Field of position.
Was it takeaways?
Yeah, we led in takeaways. We led in field position. They started 20 beyond. We led in every category and still lost. Who do y'all feel deserves a major blame for that loss?
Kevin Stefanski.
Oh,
He suck.
You blame the coach.
He suck. Get him out of there.
Tell me why.
Stunk fans.
Bro,
What do you feel was he was responsible for?
So first of all, clock management. And if y'all go back and look on the other episodes, on my other takes on the other episodes, I've always said about time management. Like, bro, what is he good at? What would name one thing that Stefanski is good at? He's not good at play calling. He's not good at special teams. He's not good at clock management. What is Buddy good at?
I think he good at managing. I think if any coach was in the position that he been in the last couple of years, it would be more chaotic, and we seen that. I think he good at if you still see like people talking about the team having quit on them, when you hear the players talk about them and stuff like that, you put any coach in that situation, players would have been turned on them and stuff like that. Losing like the 1 year where we had 80% of our team hurt and still made the playoffs, like he good at something, man. And
I need to delegate more. Then, if that's the case, he need to delegate more. He has too much going on.
I agree with that.
Look at that 11 seconds. He has too much going on. He has too much time on his hands, or got too many things going on. He need to just be a head coach.
So what do you feel like was the main thing that he did to cost us that game? Was it
play calling?
Play calling.
We always go away from what we are killing at. Why is Jenkins was balling? Why go away from that? Why
because they're stacking the box, bro. If you getting all these runs and now in the fourth quarter they're like, all right, bro, this is all they doing. They ain't throwing the ball downfield. Teams make adjustments. Make adjustments.
So what about bootlegs and you got a 40-year-old that can't run and what about that? He's terrible at play calling, bro. You got a 40-year-old out there that's trying when he was out there, you got to
So how much of the blame do you, out of 100%, how much of the blame you get, Kevin, for that loss?
70.
70. Mm-hmm. Who the other 30 split between?
The other 30 split would be between, I say 10 because we was over in London. Another 10 because the Vikings never lost in London, so it's bad luck. And just 10% because the Browns got bad luck, man. I don't know.
So all of it to Kevin Stefanski.
Dylan put us in a position to win.
You can go. If I had to give a percentage, I would say about 70-30. Like play calling with Stefanski not being able to, or the offense. I mean, that's part of his, right? Why can't we go? First of all, we can't put 20 points on the board, but the collapse at the end of the game was on the defense.
Yeah.
Like, so I would definitely give them, like, so I wouldn't say 70. I actually would give them a little bit. I would give them a little bit more because up until that point, we're winning the game.
Yeah.
That collapse by the D. I might go 40-60 for real. 40 Stefanski, 60 defense for how they started and the neglect of really like putting the ball downfield. We looked at, to me, the offense looked the same to me, just a little bit more mobile.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't score 20 points. What Dylan throw for? Like
196.
Okay, and 2 touchdowns. Like that looked like a vanilla Kevin Stefanski offense.
Yeah.
Yeah, very careful, no long deep shots. They dropped 2 of his picks, by the way, though. He definitely was about to
they dropped a pick.
A couple batted balls.
But then some of the receivers dropped
some of them. I didn't see a lot of the game.
But Jerry Jeudy dropped key plays that probably would have changed his game.
Great run running, man. He got
penalties. That played a large part. That touchdown that got called back on Junkins. That is a lot, man. It's a lot. I wouldn't put it. I wouldn't say majority. Now that I'm like reflecting on the game, especially that defensive lapse at the end, bro. Like they played great up until that point.
We all seen Friday, right? Friday. Y'all remember when Craig asked Smokey he wants some Kool-Aid? He like, yeah. He go in the kitchen and he realized what? He got no sugar. And what Smokey say? You got Kool-Aid, no sugar. You got cereal, no milk, peanut butter, no jelly, ham, no burger. That's how I feel about the Browns, bro. When the offense play good, the defense don't play good. When the defense play good, the offense only can get you 7 points. It's like we never in sync. When the offense and the defense play good, the special teams give up 21 points. It's like we never got one or the other. I feel like that defense, if you would have told me going into that game, all we need is a defense for one possession to stop Minnesota, who missing 3 linemen.
Would have bet the house on it.
I would have bet the house. Get one stop and they starting at the 10-yard line.
Yeah.
And to get a stop to win the game.
Yeah.
And it's just like everything else, the team just moved down the field every time. Like I'm watching it, I'm just like, what defense are we running? And I think I agree with the coaching because I think where Kevin really lack as a coach is making adjustments the second half. Every time we lose versus another coach, they make adjustments and they figure it out. Like even our defensive, like I feel like we just so stuck in our way. Like we don't want to hurt our players' feeling. Like we gonna just keep letting Greg Newsome check Justin Jefferson. Like if we don't tell Ward, you got to move, bro.
Yeah, real rap.
Our DBs ain't that good enough to check this star. You got to travel. Like we got to stop just thinking like people gonna do their job and be realistic with our team. They not doing their job, bro.
And as elite as Ward is, there's no reason he should have been following him all the time.
Yeah, you got to follow him, bro. He abused. The moment that I seen Greg Newsome do that weak ass.
Yeah.
As soon as he do that, torched. It was like 8 catches for but I digress, man. I just feel like the defense played a major part in that loss. But second part to that, Joe Flacco, breaking news, just got traded to the Cincinnati Bengals.
Y'all got what y'all wanted.
I got the good watch on, G.
It's that time.
You know what's crazy? They say Shador. What do they still put Shador as a number 3?
Start watching that too. I put that in the group chat. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. That's why when
they gonna put Bill Zappi. That's our other quarterback.
That's what I'm saying. I was saying. I'm like, man. I'm like, y'all sure?
You nervous?
It's the Browns, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Like, look at. First of all, I'm sorry because now that Kenny Pickett is gone. Look how they treated him when he first got here. All the media, oh yeah, he was excited to be here. Then Flacco fever and trying to sell us on nostalgia. Bring him back. He stink it up. They put Shador at third, but I'm looking at the offseason. All of them reps for you to give away between Flacco, you know what I'm saying, when Pickett before he got injured there, Pickett, and you put him at number 2. I think obviously. As part of it is open the door for a Watson return. He might not touch the field until like the end of the season because, they recoup some of that money the longer he doesn't play.
If he don't play at all, then insurance pay 100% of his salary though. So I don't think they're going to let him play at all.
But if they don't, but like I said last episode, I said this all, I'm like, listen, one step closer. Slowly but surely. I'm telling you. Slowly but surely. If he get, I want to, because right now, what we was talking about in the chat, I'm saying he is QB2 by default. You only got 2 people in there. So if you add a third to that roster, how is that going to be?
We got Zappy.
Exactly, but he hasn't been activated from the practice squad yet, though.
Right.
So right now in that room is 2 people. It's Dylan and Shador, right? And if they have to have 3.
I can't say you can't say by default because they made a decision to trade Flacco knowing that Shador would be number 2.
But what I'm saying is right now, we can say that's a good point, but that's a good point when there's 3 quarterbacks in the room. The reason I'm saying it's default is because he's QB2 because there's only 2 people.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? So I think it's just the Browns, man. Like, and if you know how they move, bro.
So look, this is the thing that I was thinking when they traded him or whatever.
QB2,
of course,
he might.
I would say I was kind of happy for one because I got Chase and fantasy or whatever. So I need somebody actually throwing the Chase. But on the real, like on the Brown side, I was thinking, I'm like, man, do we really want Shador to come in behind this line and behind this play calling and behind this is that what we really want?
I mean, if he come in and do good, then that show you we got somebody. My question to you, G. How you want Dylan Gabriel to do this game now since Shador is really behind him?
So I ain't gonna hold you. All right, so listen.
This is Steelers.
So listen. Against the Steelers, I want him to cook the Steelers. I ain't gonna hold you. I put that less. I want him to throw for like 400, about 5-6 touchdowns. I want him to.
Y'all see that? Ain't nothing bigger than Steelers hate.
Ain't nothing
bigger than that. Not even Shador.
Yeah, no, I want him to cook the Steelers. But to be honest, like even like thinking about last episode, I don't mind Gabriel doing good or whatever the case is. I just want to see Shador win. That's it. That's
it. Whether it's here or anywhere, somewhere else.
I just want to see him win. I hope it's not somewhere else. I hope he win here.
Gotcha.
I just want to see him win.
All right, let's get to it, man. This is crazy. Mm-hmm. Look at him. He over there smiling and grinning too.
Crazy.
Gee, back-to-back wins and the only one to win last week. G, we gonna start with you, brother. You on fire. You back-to-back wins, and you was the only winner last week. How you feeling? And what was your pick?
My pick was Detroit to win by touchdown, and they won by 13. So I'm gonna be honest. I told you, it ain't how you start, it's how you finish. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. I told y'all it's a long. What I say when I was like,
you said it's a marathon.
I said it's 14 more games. Yeah. So I mean, just you know what I'm saying. Just stick with your boy. That's all I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. So me, G, and Q are all tied at 2 and 3. I had the New York Giants versus the Saints.
Yeah,
and the Saints did it for Lil Saint.
Yeah, they turned up.
I ain't no way I knew the Giants was gonna lose to this game. Jackson, dart your ass to the bank and give me my money. I had $3,000. Right, all I needed was the Giants to win for 3 bands.
I put our bet in too, and then when the Browns lost, I said this one going to shit.
Yeah, I had that. Cam Scat Pack. Yeah, pack your ass up, fumbled at the goal line. So yeah, man, my bet was crazy. Q kind of already Q had the Browns upset, and for a minute, all our bets looked good.
Yeah, they did.
Upset, bro.
Q's was looking good. Yeah. Mine was looking good.
Yeah.
And then Ashley, yours was looking good. Ashley,
Monday night it was looking good. It was.
Ashley had the Kansas City Chiefs.
The crazy part is I was rooting
and
too.
I found out with Casey, man.
What do you mean?
Kansas City.
I told her Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Anyway,
can't see a victory. That's what it stands for.
And I won't be putting them up for anything else. That album was terrible. I don't care. You Swifties can comfort me.
I don't care.
You know what's so crazy though? Look, like, so Ash, I'm gonna say this one. Like, I don't even blame that. Like, that pick, that was a good pick.
It was a good pick.
It was his birthday.
Let me tell you.
That was a birthday win.
So
that was a fucking.
So
go ahead.
I talked to B. I was in the middle. I was booked. So I was busy yesterday. Mm-hmm. And I said, oh yeah, my bet is today. You know, not the game or anything, my bet. So I was like, okay. So I got home. I don't know. It was like third quarter. Or whatever. And I was looking at the score. We was in Kansas City was up. So I'm like, oh shit.
I'm about to be 4-1.
And then they had like the what was it, Jaguars?
Mhm.
They caught up with them. So I was like, oh shit. And then we got back into the lead. So I started hearing and then I was like, oh my God, the girls are like, we really go, like the girls really run the world. And then we lost.
And then y'all lost.
But we still in the lead. So
You see how excited she got talking about
Right.
betting and sport. I'm telling you. But let me
missing one?
No, she
3-1.
No,
you
she
didn't
3-2.
miss the last one.
She 3-2. But,
Okay, yeah,
but
let's
let me
fix
tell you
that.
what really
She's
happened with
still
your
in
game.
yeah, because I don't know like the real like terminology.
Is this thing on?
Oh, hold on. Hold on. First, did you see that clip I sent?
We about to get to it.
She 3-2.
They gambling.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
Yeah.
Sure.
Because that game cost me $2,000. Let me break down what really happened in this game. Because I actually watched it, but I watched it.
I watched the score.
Listen, all I needed, I took it to I knew the Jaguars was going to cover the spread. I took it to a +7.5. That's good. All my player props, that's good. I moved the total points up to 50.5 under.
Under.
The score is 21-14 in the fourth quarter. I said, ain't no way they score 16 points in the fourth quarter. This money good. They scored 24 points in the fourth quarter. And not even in the start of the fourth quarter. It was like 8 minutes left of the game and they scored 24 points. I watched Sunshine for the Jaguars gift the Kansas City Chiefs an interception. And after they just gave them a touchdown, give it right back. I said, okay, cool. That's 7 points. They go down, kick a field goal. I said, that's cool. I said, long as we don't get another one. Then I watched the Chiefs just walk down the field, score a touchdown. Then I say, okay, damn, Ashley bet about to win. She about to be 4-1. Then I watched one of the craziest things I've ever seen. Is this thing on? I watched Trevor Lawrence fall.
Twice.
Get back up. Fall again. Tie his shoe. Turn around and run for a touchdown. And they got Chris Jones standing there sightseeing. This shit bigger than Nino Brown. If I'm gonna take anybody, I'm taking the whole organization down, Q. This is scripted. This is some bullshit. You should have won your pick. I should have won my money. Like, what's going on, man?
I should have.
He fell and got up.
Dude watched him. Chris Johnson was just sitting. He was standing on the line. Like, he could have got there with no issue. Stop that play.
What did he watch that twice?
Literally, he stopped. He stood there with his hands on his hip.
He's like, they gave us a script.
See that?
I just Googled the score
check the chat.
and I was seeing like +6 just float in the air, like on the
Oh, +6.
Yes, I was like +6.
You was like,
Jaguars. I'm like, what's happening?
that's stupid, guys.
Stupid
I'm
guys.
like, it's only like it was like
It's
20
in the,
seconds,
on
30
IG. It's in
seconds,
the
7
chat.
seconds.
Okay,
I was
that's
like,
what
what
I was
is
looking
going
for.
on? But
All right,
yeah,
y'all.
we're gonna bring it back. Congratulations, G.
Congrats.
Oh, wait. That sounds like a Nikki. Congratulations, right?
I can't lose this week, brother. Let's go.
I'm not. Girls run the world. I'm going to play that song
You know what I'm saying?
because I'm gonna stay in the lead.
That boy Q ain't watched no games.
I did. I watched it. I did.
He stood there.
I didn't see Chris just standing there. Like, was you just exaggerating?
No,
he was
just standing there. Go see the clips real quick,
I watched that game. I watched that drive.
bro.
All right. Well, while
we can
Q
move
is
on, yeah.
looking
They circled
for the clip, y'all know what time it is. It's time for Down in the DM, and y'all know y'all can be a part of the What Is You Doing podcast episodes. All you got to do is DM us.
That's a fact.
So we got 2 today, guys. Are y'all ready?
Yeah.
All right. So DM number 1. Hey, What Is You Doing podcast? I had a feeling my girl was cheating on me, so I went through her phone. She's not cheating, but she's currently getting bets from another man. I want to say something because I sell bets as well, and she has never asked me for a bet. Should I be mad about this or am I tripping? Who want to go first? Is he tripping?
I go first. You not tripping, bro.
Oh,
Break up with her. That's what I'm gonna tell you. Cause this is worse than cheating.
Y'all are strict.
This worse than cheating. I sell bets and you getting bets from another man. So that means you don't trust my judgment. You getting money from somebody. You put money in somebody else's household. You probably subscribe to them. And let them keep winning. You know what happens when somebody keep giving you winning bets? It leads to something else.
What?
Yeah.
What
You don't know. It leads to other stuff where he like,
You want these
I'm winning
bets?
that bets. Guess what else I'll be winning that?
Check your temperature.
Yeah, he gonna check your temperature, and you gonna feel good. You ain't gonna shoot it down because you want this bet still. You gonna be like, I got a boyfriend, and still he gonna be like, do his plays hit? He like, so it's gonna lead to break up with her, King. And before the women hop in the comments, because I already gonna know what they gonna say. You can get bets from another man. We ain't got nothing to do with that. Would you let your man get a meal from another woman? Would you let her bring food to the job to him?
Banger.
Is she bringing me a plate?
Yeah, nah. Would you let another woman bring your man food?
Banger.
Would you? Yeah, put your head down, Ashley.
Yeah, you ain't asking me.
Would you let Did you let a woman bring your man some food?
I just said she bringing.
No,
me
she
some.
not.
Okay, then no.
You got a problem. Exactly.
That's his work wife.
That's his work wife and his work kids.
Ain't no such thing. Ain't no such thing. Let's stay on.
That's her bad husband. All right, that's my take on it, man. Who want to go next?
Who want to go next? Go ahead, G.
I feel like that's crazy work. Ain't no way. That's cheating. Ain't no way you can't even have
That's
friends.
cheating.
You can't even have friends as boys. You can't have no boy phone calls.
Now,
That's so cool.
don't make
Hey,
me.
G switch it up.
Say
It's
G
over with.
is like.
It's over with. Ain't no way
What's
you
wrong
looking at
with him?
because this is the thing. Let me tell you, right? We just sitting here talking about women being better at making bets than men and all this. Why are you going and getting advice from another man? Why are you even in the chat? Why are you even if you don't sports bet? Why are you even? How did you even get on this man's page? How do you even know he's giving? How do you even know he's giving out bets? And then just furthermore, like I'm okay. I'm gonna play devil's advocate. All right, if your man bet suck, you probably need to tell him, hey, babe, tap into this Discord and then you get the bets from your man from him.
There you go. See, G.
You know what I'm saying?
That's my gambling boy.
You do not go and borrow money from another man,
Get bets.
get bets from another man, and you damn sure don't get no advice because you know what they say.
What they say?
A shoulder to cry on,
It's
turn to a dick to ride on. So,
shut up.
so you don't get no advice from no other boys, no other men, period.
So hold on, you said something. So your woman can't have no male friends?
That's
can't have no
crazy
boyfriend calls.
word.
She can't have no male friends.
That's
I'm her only
crazy.
friend. What's she going? But listen.
He mean this.
No, I mean that. What are you gonna get from another man that you can't get from
sitting
me?
right next to me, so you want some man to think crazy like you and be like, hell no.
What do you mean?
What you the letters?
Can
What you
Ari
talking to the
have
letters
male
for?
friends?
What you talking to G?
Oh, hold on.
Yeah, can Ari have
Look
male
at Q.
friends?
Male friends.
All right, what's a male friend? She don't need no male friend.
Oh,
I'm saying. That's what I'm
If
saying.
they didn't pre-exist before I got this shit, they don't
That's
need
what
no
I'm
male
saying.
friend.
Because you know why?
That's what I'm saying. What if it's a pre-existing male friend?
If it's a
When I was a friend, yeah, she got friends that they
listen, this is why. I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna tell you.
I'm asking you, G.
What's up?
Because Q already asked her. He said he cool.
said
If she had a pre-existing male friend, he cool with that. What about you?
I'm gonna have to put him through the test.
What's the test?
The test is this: is what we gonna do? We gonna call him. You gonna act like that you feeling him, and we gonna see if you gonna take the shot.
Oh, hell no. Ain't nobody about to do
Hey,
that.
I'm just telling you. Listen, if you say,
Nobody
listen,
about to do that.
if you
Anyway.
can't call him and be like, yeah, you know, G been tripping, and I don't think that it's gonna work, and I'm really feeling you.
I've been trying to tell you
I've been
about
trying
G.
to tell you. Listen, I'm telling you. Listen, if you can't call him, if you can't call your male friend
Backdoor
and say
shawty.
that, I'm telling you, me and backdoor, that's a dudes ain't shit. Especially if he don't. Dude, listen, most dudes, especially that are friends with women, they just waiting on the opportunity.
I disagree.
Listen,
I disagree.
listen. So there's certain situations where that is not true. I agree with you, but I'm telling you, 90% of it.
You're talking about the majority
I
of it.
disagree.
majority. Yeah, the
I
majority.
disagree, and that's your thinking.
You're allowed to. You're allowed to disagree.
And that's what I'm gonna do. But anyway,
Yeah, you're allowed to disagree.
the
TT,
way you
y'all gonna
think
arrest
a
us.
lot of men thinks like that, and that's not cool. I don't subject to that. I don't subscribe to
I
that.
am a man.
All right, which one of y'all want to go next on the?
I'm gonna go next because I'm like, I don't know what he talking about, girl.
He said you ain't get no slips from no.
Well, dude, maybe you like. What's your average?
What's your winning percentage?
Average. What we do? Like, let's get to the facts. I can't tell her that she wrong until I know that. That's the first thing. And why are you looking through her phone?
Yeah, that is crazy.
What is up with that? You have trust issues, and it's really deeper than her. You need to seek some type of therapy or something.
You never went through a man's phone?
Have I went through?
Have I went through a man's
Listen, I didn't have his Facebook attached to my damn email. Don't play with me.
Don't play with Sagittarius.
Don't play with me.
Have I went through his phone? Brother, I went through his emails.
That's a rookie.
Have you ever went through your girl's phone?
I've never went through a female phone.
How about you? Have you ever went through a female phone?
I went through somebody's watch once, man.
To the watch?
So watch. See, that's
Q smart. Nah, bro. See, Q think outside the box. That's
I
different.
had to, man. Only because of it was already something there. It wasn't just random. Something there.
Yeah.
Found what I was looking for.
I'm gonna keep it 100,
You
man.
always do.
That's why you throw them goddamn Apple watches out the window. Listen, every Apple device, it gotta be a bitter female that's working at Apple creating these devices. Like location, Apple got a wedding ring. They got a tracking device on it now.
That's crazy.
Shit, FaceTime.
Like who work at Apple? The Apple watches, like, bruh, this is why men carry purses now. They gotta take their shit with them. Like, we gotta be like, bruh, I gotta put the watch in here. I can't leave nothing at home.
No, see, a female ain't gonna never see me go through her phone.
So
Keyword, she ain't gonna never see me go through.
You did it before, G?
Damn, have I? Yeah, I have. I have. Yeah, I have.
That's something. I don't want to know. If
I
I'm
was sneaking suspicion, man. That was all.
all right, Q. What's your take on this, man?
I actually said most of what I was gonna say, man. I'm like, but before you press her, you gotta ask it. Is it about loyalty or is it ego? You know what I'm saying? Like if you like I was like when I was like looking at this one, I'm like, you don't lose your patience over something that ain't even really like, infidelity for real. Don't lose your peace over it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, it's a little FanDuel flirtation, man. That's all. That's what I call it. A little FanDuel flirtation. But to Ashley point, like what she said, I was like, man, you then opened up a deeper can of worms and got bigger fish to fry. Like that you going through her phone for thinking she was cheating. Like, yeah, that's the main issue. And if you bring it up, because that was the point of like, if you bring it up, should I say something? She gonna be mad. She probably be mad more so about you going through her phone and the cheating part than it is about the parlays. You got deeper fish to fry. Like, so if you go and I was like, man, it sounds like your pride gonna be hurt, man, more than the relationship because maybe your slip stink.
Hey, they both got trust issues. She cheating. She don't trust his pet partner.
Hey, could you imagine that conversation though? Is his best bigger than mine?
Bigger than mine.
I mean, yeah. That's bad.
All right, y'all. But we wish you well. Let us know how it turns out.
Become part of the sub game.
Yeah.
That's a fact. She might be sub to me.
Right. You the one causing the dysfunction. All right, so we got another DM. This one, I feel like is not just a sports betting thing. I think this one is a thing. Me personally, I was triggered by this DM. So here it is. Me and my boy went half on a bet, and we used his account because I'm currently locked out of mine. We both put in $100 and he ended up getting a deposit bonus for $100. Mm-hmm. I told him we both get to split that too, but he said no because this is my account. Do you think that he is right or wrong?
I think that Buddy is wrong. That's foul.
Which
I feel like whose account it is foul because if we breaking bread, we supposed to break all bread. If you only got that deposit bonus because of majority of my bread. Mm-hmm. So if it took $200 to get the $100 deposit bonus, half of that's mine. So I mean, is that
how it usually works?
So because they only give you a percentage of what you put in. So whatever you put in, so like if you got 1,000, like they might say you got 25% of a deposit bonus. So if you put in 1,000, you get 250. So if I put in 500, B put in 500. 125 should be his, 125 should be mine. And then not only that, I operate on a whole different set of like rules when it comes to gambling. Like
Right,
you just
the
don't,
gambling
you just don't do that because it's bad juju and it's just not polished. Like you supposed to bust down everything.
Yeah, I think I agree. I was looking at it like to see if, part of it, does it matter like the amount where you put it in, that's how much you get back for the deposit. So his 100 is factored into that, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, he definitely should be getting half of that. And I mean, at the core of it, it's like if you want to keep the bonus bet, let him. You know what I'm saying? Like, but remember that next time that y'all bet together, like you found out who he is over $100, and so that's just cheap tuition for a valuable lesson, Maryland. You see who he is for 100 bonus money, man. All over some bonus money.
Yeah, brother, you should have kept your mouth shut. Why you tell him you got bonus deposit option anyway, man? Your account locked out, G. That ain't got nothing to do with me. You could have had your own deposit money.
Yeah.
You know how hard I've been working to get a deposit match? Nigga, brother, this ain't got nothing to do with you, man. You supposed to keep that to yourself. Ain't no way G would have known I had a deposit bonus match in my thing.
Hey, Titty lied because he just split one with me. His lie.
Hey, listen. Hey.
Did he?
Yeah, he just split one with me. Titty line.
Me and G split. That's my gambling boy, first of all. Me and G split everything, right? But certain people, if somebody send me some bread, they're like, hey, B, I'm out of town. He go 100. Put this bet in for me. I can't gamble. And I got a deposit match or I got a deposit bonus. I'm going to put the 100 in. I'm not about to say, hey, bro.
That's different.
That's the same thing.
That's not. Because this one, they gambling together. They putting a play in together. You talking about a dude, you doing them a favor. You should be able to keep the deposit.
I'm doing you a favor. Your account locked up.
Right. But I thought this one when they was gambling together. They weren't gambling together on this?
They gambling together because his account locked up.
We all reading the same.
Yeah, I thought they put a play together.
No.
I don't got no more information.
Yeah.
No, it say we both put in $100 and he ended up getting the deposit.
But the reason why he had to is because his account locked up.
Yeah, but they both put the bread in together to put a bet together.
I got
So
you.
G said sharing is caring.
But his account locked up.
Man,
We would have just collabed on the bet. G, you know that.
Ain't no
G, you know. G, you know that. G, you know that. If I got a bet, I don't gotta put it in on my page. I'm gonna send you the link and you bet it.
Facts.
But because I can't send you the link, guess what? That's why. Because you've been scamming some other reason on FanDuel.
I was
They
going
done locked
to
you
say
up.
what would be a reason why an account is
Scam
locked.
likely.
Or you've been tearing their ass up and then they start, you know what I'm saying? They've been started doing draft.
But what's the odds of that? They gambling. Ain't nobody tearing FanDuel up, man.
Right.
What can you call it? Scam duel. Ain't nobody. Yeah, brother. Yeah, he should have kept his mouth shut, man.
But see, Bally Bets won't do that. They'll send him you know what I'm saying? They'll email him and send him
That's the
a
problem.
deposit, you know what I'm saying?
That's the problem. If you use a belly bet, you wouldn't have to worry about that. They ain't locking nobody account.
At all.
Oh,
Trap
well.
house, man.
Well,
But-
don't do the bad stuff on there. So you don't have to get locked out. And hopefully you can set up a Bally Bet account and you can just do your bets on there. So
And use that
problem
code.
solved.
Use that code.
You get
B-Titty.
your own
B-Titty.
bonus.
B-Titty.
Uh-huh.
And we working on the what is you doing code.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
But until then,
See?
BTIDY.
It's gonna be.
And don't get that account locked out.
They not belly bet like the trap house. They let everybody in, bro. So you ain't got to worry about that.
Good gamble.
And that's how you gonna handle that. But good luck to you on all your future bets. And we're moving on to what is you doing? What y'all been doing?
The teeth said for take your time. Perfect timing, man.
All right, y'all. So the first thing I wanted to talk about today is Amazon allowing FanDuel bets to show on TV during your games. How y'all feeling about that?
Q, you go first, bro. We all been going over you.
No, that's all good, man. I see how y'all doing.
You got to win more. I tell you, it took my time. Hey, I'm just it's my turn. I'm just saying.
Now, not too much.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. No, honestly,
Don't act like that.
I mean,
Oh, now
I
we're gonna act like that. Hey, that about a bitch.
I don't hate it, to an extent.
Okay.
Like betting is already a part of the fan experience. You might as well make it transparent and integrated too. People, they checking the odds on their phones anyway. If it's on the screen, you kind of like lock in on the screen. We're talking about fan experience. It's kind of like a little headliner ticker anyway with other scores from other games and stuff like that. So it's all, if it's already integrated there, you can kind of be locked in on there. But so Amazon just meeting the fans where they at. Like the concern really is like really for younger fans who might start thinking you can't enjoy football without a parlay attached. You know what I'm saying? And it's cool if it enhances the experience, but if it comes with not if it becomes the experience, like just watching it to bet. And on the other side of that coin, I feel like it might be overdoing it for some people who don't care nothing about sports betting. You know what I'm saying? Like every time I'm watching a game, I'm not betting. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't bet on, Chiefs and Jags. I was just watching it like on and off. So
I wish I ain't bet on that shit.
Not to cut you off. You can disable it.
You can disable it. So yeah, that ain't bad. I don't think that's bad. Yeah.
Amazon. You think you're slick. I know what y'all doing.
What they doing, B?
I know what they doing. So let me paint the scene for you. You got KD, crazy dandruff. You got him for 3 threes. You got his picture and your bet on the screen at the same time. So you got his little image that they got and your bet and 3 threes, and you watching the bet and the game at the same time, and you watching Kevin Durant miss 3 after 3 after 3.
You break your TV.
You gonna break your TV.
Where you gonna get a new TV from?
From Amazon. So you gotta follow what's going on.
Wow, brother.
It's deeper than what they.
I'll pick it up what you putting down.
You pick it up what I'm putting down, Q.
Pick it up what you putting down.
It's bigger than what y'all think, man. They trying to raise sales. This is between Jeff Bezos and Tesla, brother. This shit is bigger than what y'all got going on, man. But y'all gonna be broke before y'all realize anything.
Hey, B, I'm gonna have to add on to that, man, because I'm lightweight on the same wave, man. Y'all know what Amazon stand for, right?
What?
It's from, they got everything from A to Z. That's what it stands for. That's what the check for going from the A to Z. They
got really? I know
that. A to Z going for.
Wow, bro.
I just want to, I just want to get on this wave, man. Get your money, man.
You learn something new every day.
Everything from A to Z, man. Check out the check market. Go from
and they
A
get too much money.
They say they got everything from A to Z, and he's following it. But I just want to get in this group chat, man. Wherever Jeff Bezos is, whatever wave he on, I just want to get on it, man. Get your money, man.
Y'all ain't slick. What you got to say about that, Ashley?
I mean,
I don't even watch it.
I'm on your Amazon Prime. So.
Man, Ashley like the family member. Listen, Ashley on my Amazon.
What's the password?
She used to be on my title. She used to be on my title. Ashley used to text me like, I ain't want to bother you, but the title locked out. Look, man, the car broke and the engine ain't fixed. I like Ashley on my title. Look, I be clicking on stuff. I'm like, when did I watch this?
Hey, my thing, Ash's boyfriend put that damn that DM in.
Yeah,
she part of the sub game.
She getting bets from this.
Right, she getting bets from me.
Said I had a boyfriend.
I'm sorry. I don't want to. My bad. I don't want to mess up no player. My bad.
Ain't nobody locked me down.
I'm single and ready to mingle. My bad.
Look at Ash. Who said I'm ready to mingle? All right.
I be at work.
All right, what we got?
All right, so
oh shit.
Here we go.
Y'all want to switch seats?
Here we go. No,
All right, go.
Let me tell y'all how I set my intention today. I woke up this morning. I went to the gym. I get up at 5:00 a.m. every day. I'll be at the gym by 5:30.
I gotta get on
it's
you
a
at
lifestyle.
Q-time, man.
It's a lifestyle, but
damn, man, it's all
man. When
just
I walked in the door of the gym this morning, I said, "Oh, it's pod day. I am not gonna argue with you. No matter what he say, I'm not gonna argue.
No
with
faces.
You. I'm gonna try. I don't know. Sometimes I can't control. I don't know that I'm doing it.
Right.
So the faces I can't, but I'm not gonna argue with you. So this topic here, is Brittany Renner. She's back asking for more child support.
I'm back.
She's seeking to increase the monthly support payments from PJ Washington from the current $5,500 to at least $35,000 a month. The original amount was established in North Carolina, and Brittany is seeking to increase because she has moved to California and the cost of living is significantly higher. How y'all feel about that? Do y'all feel like it's the right thing to do, or is $5,000 enough?
So Brittany she moved to Los Angeles, California, right?
Yes.
Let me throw some numbers at y'all real quick. The average salary of a resident in LA is $68,371 a year. Brittany is getting $5,000 a month. What's 5,000 times 12? 60,000 a year in child support. That child has the salary of a working man in LA at 2 years old. How much help do you need? Good sister, when is too much enough? Like, I understand like the women that's right now getting give it a break. The women that's getting 200 a month, 500 a month, that ain't enough, right? But because daycare 500 a week, right?
Nah.
It went up.
Yeah.
Man, that's new dope. Huh? Them the biggest drug dealers in the game.
They are.
Gee, we need to get together over the
It's
daycare.
nothing you can do about it.
So without a voucher,
All right, my little sister Cole on the babysitting side. Let's do it.
hey, my shout out to my daughter mine. She got a new daycare. So tap in with her. I forget her social media. Tasha Perry, I think. Yeah, tap in with her, man. She got a daycare. If I got some kids, we need all that. Need all that money. But that's $60,000 a year, man. That's $5,000 a month. Like, I think that she's going after it because he just it ain't about her moving. He just signed the contract. I don't know if anybody know what the contract. You got the contract amount? If you can look that up while we talking, man. He just signed a new contract, a new deal for a lot of M's, and I think it's that because 35
team.
It's
for the Dallas Mavericks. Right?
yeah, it's a $90 million dollar contract.
So he got a $90 million contract, right? So she's trying to get what $360,000 a year from him.
420.
That's 420. $420,000 a year. That's crazy.
Almost $500,000.
What you got, Q?
No, I mean, nah, man. I'm not feeling it. And then piecing together that she's in LA, he's in Dallas. The frequency of when he gets to see his son is going to cost too. So if she has to bring the baby to him or whatever, I mean, I understand some of those costs, but $5,000 a month, like, it's not poverty. Like, that's tax free $60K for one kid. Like, most families, they raising 2 or 3 off of way less. But I mean,
I correct you. It is some taxes that go in there because some of that goes back to the state for like.
The B got triggered. Now, first of all, it is some taxes that go because when they had me, they took the medical, they took the local, the federal.
She ain't getting the whole $5. She get like $3,900.
Okay,
But shit, your money get taxed when you work.
Yeah, and all that other stuff.
so yeah, I mean, still like, but so let's say it's 39. It's still gonna be under, but imagine what 35? What is it? 35K a year? Like, imagine how much that is for 35K a year. Like, what's the taxes on that? Still, that's
$35K a month.
$35K a month. So, like, I mean, that's how the law works. Like, you technically, she can't ask for more because he got more income. Like, that's how it works in child support, right? Like, if you up your salary, they can apply for more.
So how it works is, I know in Ohio when I first got in there, they go off based off 2% of what your yearly income is, right? So that's how they describe the monthly, right? So I remember when I first got on there, I was working at McDonald's. They said me, well, mine was gonna be monthly. I'm like, that's stupid, guys. Like, I'm working at McDonald's. Like, what do y'all is? And they like, and I had just bought a charger, so I'm on the phone with them. I'm like, I got a charger. She's like, your material things have nothing to do with your child support. No one is asking you to drive a charger. Downgrade, right? So she was like, that's pretty much what she was telling me. She's like, it's just 2% of what you gross. And I'm like, damn. So, but what people got to realize too is it go both ways because I remember when I switched jobs, I went to all commission, And I called. I was about to check. I was about to be like, "Hey, I'm not working a salary job no more. I need y'all to look into this, right?" And I was talking to my homegirl. She's like, "How much your checks be?" I'm like, "Shit, that like double of what I was making at McDonald's." She said, "You know they adjusted and it could go up to more." I called her back. I said, "You know what, y'all? I was tripping. Y'all just go ahead. Y'all go ahead and leave it." But yeah, so that can happen to Brittany Renner because that happened to Gilbert Arenas' wife.
What?
She tried to get more child support and they lowered it.
Oh, word. Yeah.
And he worth more. So so you better go ahead, G.
Yeah, no, I was
I know
my final point about the problem it always turned into, like, for me, for what you see in this, not saying that it's the case for everybody, but in cases like these where it's, you know, higher profile people or socialites or whatever, you know, it turns into a lifestyle inflation. The goal is stability, not sponsorship for your lifestyle, because
that's a fact.
You're not spending all that money on the kid, man. Let's be honest. You're funding your lifestyle too, and he's not responsible for that. I don't know what Brittany Jenner do for work, but
Renner.
Brittany Jenner.
Recently, she was on a basket, so that she probably moved to Los Angeles for work because she was on Basketball Wives LA.
Listen, that's great points that both of y'all just brought.
Let me say one more thing to what Q said though, but you hit it right on the head. I think a lot of people think that it's for their lifestyle, and it's like, well, it don't got nothing to do with your lifestyle. Like, the money is for you and the kid and he's probably still. Hopefully, he a good dad and he still doing more. Because when I was on child support, I'm still on child support, right? And I still do for my daughter. I was doing for my daughter so much. Like, her mom called me like, "I'm about to take you off." I said, "For what?" I said, "She 14. I got 4 years. Just keep it." And you know what I'm saying? But I'm like, so I'm still doing stuff plus that. So hopefully he's still doing stuff plus that. You know what I'm saying? And he just not like a lot of these dudes that just ain't got no taking out of child support, because sometimes it ain't enough. You know what I'm saying? But like, I feel like at a certain point, man, it's like, that's enough.
Yeah, she's taking 300.
Yeah,
the year from about 300 after taxes or whatever.
You taking
420. You taking about
300,000. Like, come on now. That like 300. Like,
they should make you
300,000. It should be a cutoff for athletes.
It's not even just athletes, but like they should. Okay, then prove it. Prove that you need $300,000 a year to sustain this child.
Bring me a PowerPoint presentation showing why you need 300 grand that don't involve your lifestyle.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, I think it's crazy. Because is it child support or is it baby mama support? That's how I feel. Because, I mean, this is my thing, right? Like you point that. And listen, the point that Ashley just said.
Points.
Okay, listen. Okay, I thought you wanted to argue with me today. So listen, this is my thing. Just like you just said to Q, she just moved to Los Angeles on her own accord, and it's probably for work, right? So she just moved for her own accord or whatever the case is. Why do you need this man money? If he giving you $5,000 already, that is more than enough. What is the baby doing that he needs more than $5,000 a month? What are you doing a month that's associated with this baby that the dad need to pay that's more than $5,000? It ain't that much daycare in the world to pay $5,000. It ain't that much food in the world. It ain't that much clothing in the world to pay more than $5,000. I don't care where you at. You can be on Jupiter buying moon rocks and you're not gonna spend $5,000 a month. Like, that is crazy. On top of that, not to mention, the way that I feel is whatever he have to pay, she should have to match. So if the bills, if daycare costs $1,000 a month, then guess what? He should pay $5,000. She should pay $5,000. They splitting the child. If food cost is $1,000 a month, he should pay $5,000. She should pay $5,000. There's no reason at all because you decided to move to California that I should have to pay $30,000 more a month. It don't matter how much money I'm making or what's going on. That is crazy. That is crazy to me.
Hey, TT. Mark that time step on this one. This gonna get the people going.
Hey, no, but
I ain't never heard that.
But I'm just saying that don't that make sense though? That is.
I don't know. Let's ask Ashley. Do that make sense?
But listen, get off the computer.
Ashley, do that make sense? Ashley, you should match with. No. I ain't never heard that one. You should match what they match.
Because why shouldn't you? Because at the end of the day, we both have the same kid.
We do, but we don't. We have the same kid, but we don't. Because I'm here when this baby is sick. I am here when this baby is getting on my goddamn nerves. It's certain things that like money just can't equate to. Like you paying more money, like it's certain things that you can't put a price on what I'm doing here every single day.
So why are we then?
So-
why are we saying 35,000 then? Because you can't put a price on it.
Listen,
That's
I
what we
didn't
motherly
interrupt
love. That's what we motherly love.
We need a
Hold on.
meter.
Hold on. You gonna argue today, goddamn.
didn't
That's crazy.
TT, we need a meter on this
Because
one.
that is crazy. So a dad can't get that same love.
Trigger.
I didn't interrupt
He's
you.
not.
Please clip that up.
he's not giving that same love.
do you know?
He's not in that. He's not. How
No.
could he? How could he? Regardless of the
He
reason,
not in the house day to
he's
day.
not in the house.
Okay, but what about
He's
the
not
times that he do
there.
have it? Should that?
Okay, how many times out of the year? How many times is he on the road for basketball or whatever? Like how many times out of this 365 do he have this kid? For me to sit up here and say like, oh well, he sees his kid. Like you're never gonna put in as much time as me. You're never gonna do that. So that's just one thing. The other thing is too, we're not talking about regular people. She has to put that baby in a certain type of school so he's safe. He can't just go to the local schools or whatever. Like he has to go somewhere probably private where it's high security, different things like that. He can't just live anywhere for the same reasons, for security and different things like that. Like those things have to be taken in account too. So regardless of where she lives, LA, Dallas, whatever, those things are going to have to be done. Some people might say those are lifestyle things. A lot of people feel you don't have to go to private school. In this case, it just makes more sense for that particular child to go to private school. Who's going to pay for that? Me with my basketball wife checks, or the $90 million man that don't have to come and be involved that much?
So who's to know if he's involved or not? You got to have more context in order to say that.
I don't
And then
have to
another
know
thing
because I
is-
know he works.
But-
It's not going to be the same.
So
I know
this
the
is-
type of works. And it allows him to be gone.
So
Not
this is-
just from his home that he lives in with his wife, but period. He's going to be gone out on the road. They travel. There's no way you could ever switch it to make it the same. He's never going to be able to put in that
So
same
he don't
amount
have
of
a- He don't have
time.
an off season.
He have his off seasons.
Right. So if he got an
Have
off season,
your
right? So if he got an off season,
off-seasons.
why wouldn't he be able to
Okay,
get his
then you
kids
have-
in?
okay.
Just saying, we just went over this when he was going to go
Okay.
pick up his kids. So damn, I gotta pay $35,000 a month,
Yes.
and I get bullshit when I try to
Next
come and be
time,
there.
wrap it up.
That's crazy. How do you
That's
get it both
crazy.
ways? That's crazy, guys.
That's not.
How you can't have it both ways. You can't argue
She
with
didn't
me
create the
about. But the thing
laws.
is, though, you can't argue with me about him coming to pick up his kid and trying to be a dad, and then still getting heckled by the grandmother, getting heckled by his BM because he's saying that the baby is crying and he's trying to spend more time.
That should
And
take
then-
$10,000
And then
off
when
right
I get, then we talking about child support, and then now I got to pay more for you to keep him. Which one is it? Do you want to keep him and you have
you
a responsibility, or do you want to let me take my son? You can't have it both ways. How can you have it both ways?
Gee. That's
TT, you
just
ain't watched the
how-
screen all episode.
That's
Now
just-
look at you.
That's just called what? That don't make. I mean, no real shit. Am I
Don't
tripping?
have children by people that you don't want to pay child support to.
I don't. I just want
I
to raise
mean,
my
I'm
babies.
just
I don't pay
saying.
child support.
I
My
didn't
kid's
say
mother
you.
is not together,
I didn't
and
say
I don't
you.
pay child support.
I didn't say you. I'm saying if you're worried about these type of things, there's certain things that you could do as a man to avoid it. So and then
Absolutely.
we ain't gotta
Absolutely.
even talk about what's fair,
Well,
what's not fair, or anything like that.
Well, I don't know. I'm just saying. Well, I'm speaking on my end. I don't pay child support. I do everything that I need to do, or take care of everything that I need to do. And I guess I do pay child support, but I pay it directly to her. We don't got no administration fees or whatever the case is. It goes straight to her. But I feel like that from the videos and the context that I've seen and the research that I've been seeing, I see that he's trying to be an active dad. He's in Dallas. He went from Charlotte to Dallas. Where is California anywhere in there? I could see if he was saying that I need payment that's equivalent to Dallas, or if she moved to Dallas and then it went up or whatever the case is. She went to California.
Let me ask you this. Because your son is living there, right? So your son, you were 90 million, you got 100 million, right?
Right.
You an athlete. When your son come to your house, he accustomed to living a certain way. Do you feel your son to live that same way when he not with you?
So this is all right. So check this out. This is my thing. No, so listen. So check this out. So it's funny that you say that, right? Because this is the thing.
If you can afford it, afford it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you think your son should live the same way? So do you feel like, because that's my thing, right? Like,
yeah, so absolutely.
I was debating with a dude. He was just like, oh, I said, get out of child support. You know, she talking about he need more clothes. And he was mad that she went to child support on him. He like, and the child support that he was paying with nothing. He was like, she get out of child support. You know, I take my good clothes. And I was just like,
that's whack. That's
I'm like, you want your son to be bullied because he not with you on the weekend, so he got to wear less clothes and he don't got to have a TV in his room at his mom's house.
But see, look, that's what real men do. They do exactly what you're doing. You pay child support, but you still make sure that your daughter don't miss a beat because you know the child support that you paying can't take care of what she still has going on. So you make sure that you still get school clothes, tennis shoes, and that if I'm pretty sure that you DoorDash and you seeing any and everything that you need to. I don't have a problem with that because guess what? That's going straight to the kid. But I shouldn't have to pay.
But what if it's not going straight to the kid?
Unallocated funds to my kid's mother and not know where it's going. What is a kid doing for $35,000?
So she lives there. Basketball Wives is over. Is she supposed to uproot the child and move, or is she supposed to ask?
She's supposed to be able to support her.
Can I finish? Is she supposed to uproot her child and figure out somewhere else to live? Don't worry about school or anything like that, or is she supposed to be like, "Hey, I need more help"? It doesn't have to be forever. It doesn't. Just like we came to court this time. Can I get it out? Just like we came to court this time and revisited it, we could revisit this again. But right now, this is the situation that we in. Is she not supposed to ask him for help?
Guess what? You making grown woman decisions, moving to California for whatever reason that you want to. You should be able to provide and provide your wave. If this is what is going on, $35,000 is just egregious to me.
That's the asking price. Everybody knows with negotiation, you ask for the big number and then you work it down. It ain't saying that he really gonna come out paying the whole 35. But I'm asking you, is she supposed to call him and say, "Hey, look, I need help for right now"? Or are you supposed to say, "Oh, that ain't got nothing"?
But they don't got that relationship.
Different though. That's not.
But I'm just asking. Period. Like, regardless if you have a relationship or not, your kids still live here.
That's a fact.
But
am I not supposed to call and say, "Hey, I need more help"? I can't call you because I would call you, but I can't call you because of the situation. So are you not supposed to look right? So are you not supposed to still look out?
But
because you don't like me, or like I'm still the kid's mom.
But how is that his fault? She's making that grown up decision to move to California. You should be able to provide your own.
That can happen anywhere. People lose their jobs. Stuff happen. I'm not saying specifically on that. I'm asking you if she falls on hard times because you don't like her or you don't get along with her, is she not supposed to call and ask you for help?
Send my baby to me.
I was gonna make a point like that too. Like she should have some say so in proximity.
Yeah, send my baby to me.
If it's like that, then you should be.
But that's obviously we don't have that because I'm in LA with the baby and you and wherever you at. We could have had that situation going on.
But he a 90 million man and he have a wife too. Why can't my wife be with our son? If you can't take responsibility or you can't hold our child down, if you can't hold our child down, send him to me. What is wrong with sending him to me?
You could get cut from a team. Stuff happens. How are we sitting here just making it to be about what somebody, how you feel about the person? Because you still talking like it's, I will send it to me like you're inadequate or whatever.
That's what it sounds like.
Hard time.
Okay, and if you do, send my baby to me and I will make sure that he's living the life that he needs to live.
You can tear ACL tomorrow. You can tear ACL tomorrow. All that shit is over with.
That's why you have insurance.
Regardless, stuff
you have
happens.
guaranteed money.
The point is stuff happens.
Right, so why am I sending $35,000 of my money every month and shit can happen?
Well, unfortunately, this is a lot of situations that a lot of people have to go through, and I really hate that for us because regardless of whatever the relationship is, I feel like if I was, worthy enough to give you a child, you should be able to help me out if I fall off and I need, like, whatever the case may be. Like, I should be able to call you and say, "Hey, I need help," and you should be willing to do that.
So I'm the story of Brittany Renner and him though.
I don't care.
But
I'm talking
she's
about
just
the
talking in general.
child. I'm talking about
what I'm gonna say, because I'm actively in it, right? What I'm gonna say is, man, like when it comes to like you not with the parent, y'all not together no more. Somebody got to be the bigger person, and you gotta suck it up, and you gotta realize that it's just about the kid at the end of the day, right? So if you looking and y'all gotta have conversations, and she need more money, or if you like, hey, I can't really afford for it to come on my check. Like at the end of the day, y'all gotta have communication, like, and that's the way it's gonna work. When you don't got communication, it's gonna be the petty stuff where it's like, I'm about to go to the court and ask for $35,000, which can mess up your livelihood, right? You stop working and you still paying $400,000 a year, you know what I'm saying? And you like, I ain't even hooping no more. Now you got to go through there. Like you got to establish a good relationship when the kid come and have that open communication where it's like, hey, I'm doing this, you know, $5,000 not enough. Like what Ashley was saying, like he probably going to private school. He probably, if he in daycare, that $5,000 is probably covering just that, like sports. And I think too, like a lot of times, like a lot of men, especially young men that have kids, that's not really active. They don't really know what would go into raising a kid. You know what I'm saying? You start getting into these kids get older. They want to do sports. Mm-hmm. They want to do, you know, they want clothes every day. They want this every day. They want to eat every day. They want what other people get to. Like, yeah, that money go through quick. So I think $35,000 a month is a lot, but I do think she probably do deserve more than $5,000, right? Because based off of how they're living, and, you know, all jokes aside, it's just like, if my child is living one way when they with me, I want them to live the same way when they not with me. So I want, like, if you at your mama house and your lights out, like I can't have you at the house with no lights, with no power. So I gotta send some bread. I gotta make sure that that's good. Like you like, oh shit, I'm about to get evicted. No, you're not. My car messed up. Well, because we co-parenting. I know I'm not in a position to take the kids on full time if we ain't living together. So I need you to be good, because if your car messed up, then that's gonna mess me up, because now you want me to come and do, and maybe my schedule not like that. So I got to make sure you're good. So that's all jokes aside. That's my take on it. Like, I feel like you got to be the bigger person. You can't be petty when it comes to that. Like women shouldn't be asking for astronomical amount of money to be petty. Oh, he got this. I want 35. Like, we got to be bigger people when it comes to that. Like, don't be too greedy, and the men can't be too cheap, you know? So,
because he's not really seeing, and that's another thing too, he's not really seeing all of that 90 million. That's 90 million over 4. So he probably seeing about 22 million. Y'all got to think about the taxes he pay out of that in each different city. You got to think about the percentage he got going to.
It's not going to be
a lot of that that's coming out of there on top.
But I think they just got such a toxic relationship that it's just like everything come up. When you mad at somebody, everything come off petty. So it's just like her going to file. She probably do need help, but
it ain't gonna be no level of compromise.
Yeah. All right, but let's get to the next one.
Yeah, I didn't even really want to talk about this, but
we could do this one real quick.
We could discuss it real quick. Sean Diddy Combs sentenced to 50 months in prison.
That's it.
I don't know, man. He about to go to a camp where he's gonna be getting DoorDashed all day or whatever. He's not gonna do the 4 years. He already got a year. It's crazy.
That's why I'm gonna ask you, because I already know served.
Yeah, they only do like 70.
Understanding the time served part. So what I thought, and you can tell me if I'm right or not. What I thought when he got the 50 months, that it was 50 additional months to what he served.
So I would have to look at the context.
Total is like, because he did 14 months, so like 60 something.
So usually you have to look at the docket, but whenever they sentence you or whatever, they usually, unless they usually amend it, unless they amend it to say like 50 more on months, then you have to. But Fed time, I believe you only do like 70% of the time anyway. And a lot of those, like, I don't know if you remember the Christie's, that show or whatever. Man, they just had Pat Bev was talking about it, where they had a celebrity poker tournament, and he was talking to him, and his son was like, yeah, man, I was door dashing them every day, and
I ain't
trumping the pardoning them or whatever.
Oh yeah.
I remember them being pardoned. I didn't remember no.
Pat Bev was talking to his son, and his son was like, yeah, man, I was door dashing them every day, man. They was just sitting eating.
So you think Diddy gonna get moved? Because where he at right now, he was with Chicago Killers and everything.
Yeah, no,
he requested to be moved to Fort Dix.
I bet he did. I bet he wanted to go to Fort.
in that one. I didn't even mean to do it.
I bet you want to go.
What is you doing? Hey.
I walked right in there.
Ain't no way that's real.
Ain't no way. Hey, no, but man, that can't make me mad. And then not only that, nigga, you know another thing too that you got to pay attention to, like when all that was over with, and they said that he was not guilty on most of those charges or whatever. He just kind of fell off. He fell off your feed. You didn't even hear about Diddy or anything. So when he's serving, not his over, he's gonna serve them 50. He's not even. He probably gonna do.
He probably gonna do some classes.
He's gonna do some. And then they just gonna release him like real quietly or whatever. He gonna get. It ain't even gonna be. He gonna disappear.
But my only thing on them is, man, I just think like they got that boy 50 months for shit that
Flying
people
girls out and being a freak.
Bruh, that's crazy. Like they punishing him for the stuff that he got away with. That's ultimately what it is. He getting punished for the domestic violence and all that other stuff.
It's Domestic Violence Awareness Month, guys. I just want y'all to know that. And
So-
Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Oh yeah, I have my pen on today.
Hey, quick question. Do y'all think that and this, I'm not trying to be funny or nothing or whatever the case is, but y'all know how Cassie ended up getting that money and settling. And just like a disclaimer or whatever, I feel like that what he did to Cassie or whatever was wrong, like putting his hands on her and all that or whatever. But do y'all feel like that him paying her that $22 million or whatever the case is, now that he done got charged and he pretty much getting like time for what he did to her in a sense, y'all feel like that she should have to give some of that money back? Or she should?
Nah. I don't think she shouldn't have gave that money. I don't think she should have to get her money back, but I know he like, I shouldn't have gave her shit.
Right.
She still testified. I still went to jail.
Right.
I got time. The video still came out.
Right.
I should have just everything that we did is because he was paying her so she didn't work the tell all book.
Yeah.
And the stuff that couldn't be used and testified.
But what's crazy is
she did all of it.
It's a woman scoring every as soon as like he started like doing all that with what's her name with Miami. He pretty much gave Young Miami everything that he was promising Cassie in a sense, like the show, like a bigger career and all that stuff. And then I feel like that as soon as that happened and she was talking about doing that tell all book, it was just like
went down.
Crash and burn.
But listen, the way the world works, karma is real.
No, real
you ain't gonna escape from it. You got anything to say on this, Q?
Yeah, I mean, I had a few things. It's been a lot. What's funny is like I know people make a lot of like Diddy jokes and stuff too, but I be thinking about like perspective wise, brother always thinking. But I think when I'm thinking like, for one, anything, people talk about Epstein files and, Diddy files and they got these jokes and stuff too. But I be thinking like, man, a lot of, and this is a little bit off subject. I'm like, it showed you the scrutiny that like celebrities get. I'm not saying that it's unwarranted or like not deserved, but like I'm pretty sure in a lot of these cats that have a lot to say about Diddy and all of that, let's look through your history. Let's look through your phone, your threads. Let's look through your DMs. Let's look at your records that people don't have public access to. I'm like, it's a lot of Diddy's, a lot of Epsteins out there that, and they be your homeboys. You know what I'm saying? People you don't know or you keying it up with, you know what I'm saying? And I'm all for like rocking with new people and stuff, but sometimes it be like, bro, I don't know how you get down. Like, and I don't know if you putting your hands on that woman. Like, I don't know how you treat, you know what I'm saying, the women you mess with, or how you take advantage of them, or emotionally, psychologically, or physically, sexually abuse them. You know what I'm saying? So, but with that, I think the sentence is low key sends a message, but it's also imperfect. I mean, 50 months is significant, even if it's with time served. It's not light, but considering the severities of the allegations and what the prosecution wanted, I think 11 plus years, right?
Yeah.
Well, he's facing life.
Yeah. And so the sentence is somewhere, middle ground from what we all expect. Fans, at least from the public opinion, expect as justice and what the defense argued as like excess. I had kept watching it in and out, just like keeping an eye on it. But it's, to me, I think that he's gonna be in. Y'all was talking about it earlier. Like he's gonna go to like because I know there was like drug use and stuff involved. They're gonna send him to a rehab center. It's gonna be like G was saying, like the DoorDash facilities and support. I mean, and often the courts consider rehabilitation and not punishment. So try not to be. It's just like that whole redemption versus like punishment thing. Like, or being not being so punitive and like rehabilitation. I think he's gonna like try to spin that narrative as a celebrity and like PR. He's gonna try to like use that angle. He might drop a gospel album when he come out and stuff too. Like
he better
really
not
do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he gonna collab with, you know, artists or whatever. I don't know. I'm just like projecting on that too.
I'm kind of like glad you like brought a couple of points up because one of the things I would say 4 years, 50 months, that's a long time for anybody. I did 6 hours. And man, I will talk about it. We'll talk about it. But yeah, so like and to think about the status of where he's coming from, a billionaire to being now, regardless if it is a camp or whatever, it's gonna be a huge culture shock to like really, you know, he gonna have to sit down. But just for what I know and what I've watched in documentaries and stuff about what happens in jails and different things like that, drugs and all of that still be going on. So it's like, really, what are we doing with that? And he has rebranded himself so many times. Do y'all feel like that will work this time? He done been Puff Daddy, Diddy, Love. I feel like Love was the rebrand that because he was with TD Jakes and different things like that. I feel like Love was that, I'm his changed man, you know, rehab type of thing. I'm pushing, you know, he was taking Young Miami to church and, you know, having pods with TD Jakes and hanging out with him and stuff. So I feel like he's done that already. And then we find out that leading up to the arrest, he was still on the same type of time. And that essentially added to how the judge made their final decision. So I'm not buying it on the change man thing. I don't know the man. I wouldn't buy it.
You see it happen all the time, and what does it say for? I mean, we could talk a long haul about, you know, cancel culture, redemption, and all this other stuff, but you know, I mean, victims deserve this acknowledgement of harm and that it's not swept up under, you know what I'm saying, the rug. For the fans, other artists, it's like, it's a cautionary tale, man. Image, wealth, fame, it don't exempt you from consequences. And I think this is also should serve as a message to, you know, putting pressure on the industry about, you know, how they treat women.
And
you know
what they allow, because this has been a running joke. The Diddy parties and the Diddy whatever. This has been all of my life. All of my life, I have heard a Diddy joke to kind of go along with these charges. Like, so the fact that it's been made light of and it's kind of like a known, you know, a known secret.
Right.
Everybody, you know, chitter chatter behind closed doors, but all along, everybody knew it was happening, you know,
to some degree or
to some degree, even the slightest bit. Like everybody knew that something like this was going on. So that's another reason why I'm like the whole I'm changed thing. I'm not buying it, but they definitely need to put pressure on the industry, and they need to put pressure on like one thing I always pay attention to, because before I was a Barb, I've always been a part of the Hive since 1997. Okay. So one of the things that they said, because they started off really young, they was teenagers when they came into this industry. A lot of protection was given to them. They had people there on tour with them. They had people at the club appearances. They had, you know, Cassie was 19 when she got with Diddy. Like, who was telling her, like, oh no, you need to be mindful of this and that. So I feel like they need to have more of that, like letting people know, like, that say no. Go about your business.
Yeah, that's
you know,
that's
be
parents.
aware of certain things, not be naive to you know, lifestyles and stuff, because that's probably what.
Yeah, you 19. Diddy probably was what, like 35?
You going out of town and all that.
But this is the thing, man. I feel like that it's a parenting thing in the whole. And then another thing that I really like, that's like, man, this shit like really grind my gears. Like, and not saying that this is what you're doing or whatever, but I hate how like our culture and how our people are like so like putting a foot on Diddy's neck like this. Like shit, I'm not saying he a victim, but shit, he was a drug addict too. And then not only that, like you got all these Nickelodeon kids that this shit didn't happen to. You don't hear about that. You got this Epstein shit that's going on. You don't hear about that. You got the same like I bet you, like when I say this, I bet 2 out of 3 of y'all don't even know. It was when this was going on, they had the 2 guys, the owners from Abercrombie and Fitch going through the same thing. They was doing something 10 times worse than what Diddy was doing. And you don't hear about it. So it's just so fucked up that we go in.
American Apparel.
So yeah, we go in so hard on our people about what we doing. And to be honest, yeah, he did some wrong things to Cassie or whatever, like putting his hand on beating on women or whatever the case is. But at the end of the day, man, Diddy is being charged for being a fucking freak. That's it. He was being a freak. The dude was like, I'm saying like the freaky stuff that he was doing or whatever the case is, he was flying girls. A lot of these charges is because he was flying girls out and they was having sex. Do you know how many dudes fly chicks out and have sex with?
Well, he was flying prostitutes out.
Okay, but even flying prostitutes out, do you know how many dudes fly to Vegas or to Colombia just to have sex with prostitutes?
Maybe we can learn from this that maybe you shouldn't do those.
I don't know.
I feel like people speak on what they know about, and maybe they're not privy to those other situations, and that's why it feels that way. But I feel like anybody who is sick and doing anything, manipulating, using their money, age, wisdom, whatever it is, to get somebody to do something that otherwise they probably wouldn't do is wrong. I don't care what community you're a part of. Everybody need to be called out. We need to be doing more calling out so people can stop doing it.
Yeah, I think what G saying, because I was like looking at that approach too. Like we do, but I think what because when I was looking up, it was crazy. I was like, what was the first news outlet? Like, when was it? It was like 1924, like ABC News or NBC News had came out. And I was just looking at like the creator and stuff like that. And just like media and stuff. Like, I think it's not us like just jumping on our people. I think, and this is like a deeper topic, I think that it's a form of control. What we do is put out to us more often. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, our next topic, what we about to go into, like, you can see like how much like that was hidden and covered up because we don't control anything. We don't own anything. So it's wrong. Like whatever race it is. Right. But I think we are so much on it because we don't control what was getting fed to us. We just see it so much every topic. And then now you start getting into click culture and clickbait and all this stuff like that. So we all gonna jump on it and say something about it. But then it just feel like, oh, you tearing down, you know, so it's like it make you feel insensitive because you feel like you stepping up for your people, but at the same time you sweeping under the rug what somebody did that was wrong too. So it's just like I feel like, yeah, what he did was wrong, man. I feel like it's both right. Like we do, you know, like my boy Benji got a joke about this. He be like, black people, we some forgiving people, bro. He like a white man could kill your kid. They be in court like, you know, I'm gonna pray for you. The grandma gonna be like, I'm gonna pray for him, you know. And he said, but it'd be the other way around. We kill a white person kid or something like that. And the father get up there speak. He like this. You want to say anything to I hope you burn in hell. Like, and he got a whole joke about it. So it's like a deeper thing to it. But I just feel like that don't allow you to do wrong because, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like this karma, like he getting his karma. Sometimes you might get away with something and this is his karma for it. Like he got away with it. And this is his karma, right? He getting the 4 years and he was facing life. So whatever he did wasn't life worthy, but he did something to where he about to get, you know, 4 years. So that's his karma. You know,
this is what a lot of people forget, man. This little time we spending on this earth ain't shit.
Yeah.
That eternal life when you got to go and talk to God, that's what a lot of people is forgetting about. That's what really matter, man. Yeah. This little amount of time ain't nothing.
Yeah. So, man,
you got somebody you got to answer to.
I think what y'all want to do? Because y'all want to go to this next topic or to go straight to the Beyond?
I mean, it's kind of sad.
Yeah, that next topic gonna go. Yeah, that one gonna be a little.
Yeah.
We spent more time on the diddler than we were supposed to.
Way more. But yeah. So, but we'll still do our thing at the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So let's move to Beyond the Locker Room. Cause listen, it's been going. There's too much going on. So let's move on beyond that. Something a little lighter. Yeah. All right. All right, y'all. So Trinidad James was recently on the We Play in Spades podcast with Nick Cannon, and he spoke about not being invited to the Met Gala.
What's the Met Gala?
The fuck is that? I mean, I know what the Met Gala is, but what?
What you saying? What is that to him? No, wanting to come, or you know what is that to?
I'm saying like Trinidad James, like I mean. Well,
so to answer your question, B, the Met Gala is an annual fundraising, benefit, and red carpet event for the Metropolitan Museum of Art's Costume Institute. Yeah, so it's the biggest, like one of the biggest nights of fashion.
I got you.
All the celebrities come and they have themes, and
say
this
particular. Go back.
Which one?
All of who come?
Celebrities.
Bingo.
Yep, there you go. You got your answer, Trinidad James, brother. Gold all in my watch. That I was in high school.
Well, that's essentially what he said is the reason why he wasn't invited.
Exactly.
Classism.
Hit that studio.
He said it was.
It ain't classism. It's
no studio timeism.
It's
drop an album.
People got to remember in this world, like I'm in commissions in life. Most of the things in business is what have you done for me lately?
Bingo. Ding, ding,
Nobody is really going off of how good you used to be. It's what are you doing now? You get what I'm saying? You might hate it, but that's just the world we live in. If you had a job and you had a great year when you first got in there, and you on year 4 and you been shitty, that 1 year they probably allowed, hey, hopefully you could get back to that. But after that, they like, I don't care that you was a rock star your first year. What are you doing now? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what a lot of people, they get that, like, bruh, ask any kid right now who Trinidad James is.
Well, he feels that it was classism and that he is a very, important person when it comes to Black fashion. This theme this year was dandyism. So he felt that it was supposed to be opening up those doors to like our culture and being dandy and what is dandyism and everything. And he feels that he carries that. Dandyism, the way to explain it to me, it's like a classic kind of look, dapper look, like.
Nah, we already got somebody for that. We got ASAP. Like,
I was gonna say, what's his name?
I've never seen nobody was like, I gotta dress like Trinidad James.
He said he know a lot of Black fashion people, and that was a way for him to open the doors for them.
I don't even think that he even opened any. I mean, I'm not into fashion, but like when he was invited to the Met Gala, did he like shut the red carpet down or something? Like
he wasn't invited.
I'm just saying before. I
have never seen him.
I ain't never seen him.
And that's why I was surprised to even see him at all. Now I know he has like parlors and stuff like that, like, beauty parlors and all that. Like, he got the. Yeah. I always thought he gave pimp. I never thought he gave dandyism. Like I compared dandyism.
That boy gets sophisticated big bud.
I always thought that he gave pimp. I never thought it was just real like Jerome.
Yeah.
Jerome. That's what he gave.
That's what I never got dandy.
That's why you ain't get invited.
Yeah, so I mean, maybe you could come back with some fashion pieces, Trinidad, and show us what you got, and then they'll invite you next year. But I don't think it was a classism thing.
Yeah, I don't know.
But good luck to you.
So we are at the end, y'all. This was, we were some chatty patties today. We are going
dark too.
Yeah, we're going to go into. What week is this? Week 5?
Nah. Is it week 6?
It's week 6.
This week 6 bets.
Really?
Nah.
It is.
The Browns 1-4. Oh yeah, week 6. Damn. So we going into week 6 picks. before we get out of here,
All right.
I should have TT pick mine. Look at
TT.
TT. Message.
Trying to go.
No Monday night game.
Okay.
So just at the bottom left, it tell you the date.
I
Ash.
got that.
All right.
Next season, I'm gonna know so much about this stuff, y'all. Y'all gonna be like, oh yeah, she was in there taking notes, because they ain't about to keep on playing with me like this.
I'm going to an easy one.
I'm gonna just go ahead and do mine.
This is a trap. Detroit versus Kansas City.
Oh my goodness,
man,
big damn!
It's a trap. I'm telling you.
You always in my.
What you mean?
I ain't picking that one, but it's a trap though.
No, man.
How many people y'all think gonna take the Detroit spread?
Me.
Everybody.
That's what I was.
It's
about
so
to.
easy.
I'm gonna take this.
So the Kansas City, man, that's a trap.
That is gonna be crazy. That's gonna be a game to watch for sure.
Exactly. I might take this to over points on that.
Crazy.
It's definitely going over 52. It's gonna have to.
They got to. That's the only one
That's
way.
what y'all think.
Right.
You said it's a trap.
Well, I'm gonna go with.
You go with that one. I'm looking at something else.
Nah. I'm gonna be mad if it win, but I'm not gonna go with that one. I'm gonna go with just because this is on one of my 3 places to go to my birthday. I'm gonna do
Is Lamar Jackson back?
Nope.
the LA Chargers.
What you taking, the line or the?
You taking them to win?
Yeah,
All right. So we got the LA Chargers.
against Miami. I went to Miami for a Browns versus Miami game, and I'm just saying that tailgate was whack.
To who?
The tailgating in Miami,
All right.
I can imagine that.
it was whack. It
You're
was
not a big
quiet. I'm
football
like
fan.
at home, I could hear.
Anybody got theirs? I wish I could over points. Detroit versus Kansas City.
I wanted that money line.
You want more money on?
Detroit, but I'll take
You can still do it. You can add that.
That
one.
one
take
might
the-
win
I'ma
because
take the
that's the
Bucks
one I
over 49ers.
wanted. And y'all,
You taking the Bucks over the 49ers?
The money line?
Yep. What you got, G?
I ain't gonna lie, I've been rocking with Bake too. That's crazy. Listen, I really want to, man, it's something telling me that the Browns gonna do it.
Bro, I'm not.
this week.
Listen, I'm not even putting the Browns on no
Man,
slip.
I'm telling you, I
Remember
feel
this
like
episode?
the Browns, listen, I
It's
feel like the
gonna run it.
Browns gonna do it this week, man.
I'm
But
not.
I ain't
I'm
gonna hold you. I was gonna pick the Browns just because they was playing against the Steelers, but
It's your pick, G. What you want?
do what you
Go ahead, pick them so you can be 2-4.
No, I think I'm gonna stay away from that. I was gonna mess with that Detroit game, but I think I'm gonna go with the Eagles to bounce back this week. I'm gonna take the Eagles bouncing back, and they got them.
You got from Thursday night.
Yeah, that's Thursday night too. They got them. I want to say that they're gonna win by a touchdown, but after that game, after that show, and you know what, Saquon, I think he's gonna go crazy because they're going against the Giants. He still got beef against them. So I'm gonna go with I'm gonna just go with the money line. I'm gonna go with the Eagles money line.
That easy ass bet.
So they bounce back.
All right. We got our
Eagles.
bets in.
Plus 466.
Plus 475 on mine. Thank y'all for tapping in with us. Episode 7. What is you doing?
What is you
See y'all
doing?
Hey y'all, real quick, if you rocking with the show, don't forget to like and subscribe. We got to give y'all more content, but we can't give y'all more content if we don't know that y'all love it. So make sure you follow us, make sure you subscribe, and like.